Hey Rascal,
Yeah.
wellies or boots?
Um,
Now then, I'm in Stanhope again. Different route this time though. Although me and the little man done this route, it was last sleepover weekend, so last about a week ago. We've come up the valley. We parked up Hill End, walked up the road a little bit, and we followed the river up the valley, and you sort of come out onto this gravel track, and it takes you all the way through to the old quarry. We just made it to the top of there, and then we turned around and went back. But what I noticed on the maps is Five Pikes is just up there, and I don't know if you remember, but I've attempted Five Pikes 3 times. The first time I had a chest infection, so that didn't go down well. I think the other 2 times were I just ran out of daylight because I was doing it after work. Just ran out of daylight. With those ones though, those attempts, I started at Hill End and just walked up the hill. But this time, like I say, I'm coming up the valley, following this gravel road, and it snakes round and then it comes up the top of here, and it goes into a couple of different directions up there. But once you get up there, I'll probably walk. It's probably going to be another mile or so, maybe 2 miles from here, and then I'll be able to cut across and get to Five Pikes, hopefully. That's pretty cool. I have no idea what this is all about here. Someone must know though. The structure over there, you can see the stone that's placed there. I'm wondering, is it to stop that collapsing? Or was it for something else? A lot of work's gone into it though, putting all them there. Whatever it was. So much crap up here. It's a pot and glass. There's remains of a burnt out car as well. Still there, look. And no. Is that part of the engine block there, look. It's melted. Huh. Someone's been up here with an air rifle since me and the little man were here. That wasn't like that. Just spied this track. It goes up here. Let's see where this goes. Farmer coming up with his quad. Hope I'm allowed to be up here. I need to work out where I need to turn off. I've got the OS map on my phone. Because I know I followed this track until it splits off. And when it splits off, the section between that turn off and the next bend, there should be a footpath that leads off here, or some sort of track that leads off this one and heads towards Five Pikes. We'll just have to see. We'll figure it out as we go. So, where I am here from this point, I don't know if this is going to work. So, I don't know if you can see them, you probably won't be able to. The cars that are running along there, that road. Well, down there, right in that valley, that's Hill End. And the road goes from Hill End and it follows along through the valley, and then you drop down around there, and that's where I normally park. Like when me and the little man go for wanders, and we have Bollyhope cars up there. Top of that hill's Bollyhope cars. That up there will be Catterick Moss, and then you'll have, you can't see it from here, but you've got what's it called? Raven Seat up there. So where we are here, we're between points. Give you a bit of context if you know the area. I'm going to get my phone out and check the OS map. Let's have a look. Phone's struggling to find where I am here. Thinks I'm going backwards. I've still got a bit of distance to go. I don't know if you can see it here. That's where I am. I'm not heading that direction. Going up. And probably between here and here, I need to cut up this way, because you can see there's Five Pikes, and I do believe on OS maps this is hiker. On OS maps there is a track, you can go up there, or I could just walk round to that way, but I'll have a look at the OS maps and see where we are. Geese. Gooses. I'm going to put the pace down a bit. I'll pick the pace up. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Pick up the pace a bit and pick up further along. So here we go. We're just about at the path there, look. So you can see it, it's still the gravel track, but it also looks like there's one a little bit further up. So we can double back here, and that'll follow us, that'll take us down there. But it looks like there's one a little bit further over, and I'll just see if I can work out what this path is, because it's normally part of a route, isn't it? It's not telling me. Not telling me. But yeah, essentially we're headed over there. So we've come round. I'm going to double back a little bit, and it looks, in fact I think I can see it from here. I think I can see the Trig on the hill up there. So yeah, we'll just follow this track round, and we'll figure it out as we go. Because I think over the other side of here it's probably going to be Hampstead Forest. So look on here. Yeah, look, you can go up there. Shall we go up there? Let's have a walk up there, top of that hill, and see what we can see, shall we? Let's do that. Yeah, this little route here is on Hiker, so it looks like this drops down as well. But we're going to walk to the top of this hill. Just see what we can see. That's where we're going. Right, let's head back to that track. What a perfect day it is today. Sun's nice and warm, lovely breeze. It's not too hot. Gorgeous. Oh, it looks like we have a fellow walker up ahead. Yeah, all right.
I was walking last night. I came down off the hill and I turned left, so not diagonal left to the car park, but left. A couple of times there's some geese.
Oh, okay.
Some like brand new chicks.
Right.
They were right by the path. The geese went, and like the ducks started going.
Yeah.
The geese were well pissed off, so I think
Right.
we're going to look at now.
Yeah.
They were following me, flying me, watching me go away.
Which bit was this?
So if you come down there, don't go straight on, don't go diagonal.
Yeah.
But if you did go left, as if you
Right,
walked
okay.
down towards Hampstead Forest.
Right, yeah.
I wouldn't go that way. Just
Right.
because, I mean, maybe for a week or so. But
Yeah.
you know what geese are like. I mean, they didn't.
I know, yeah.
Come for me, but like they can be a
They're
real
protective,
shock
aren't they?
at the start,
Yeah, yeah.
so.
What a nice chap. There we go, look. We have a signpost. Yes, there we go. Restricted byway. That's where we are. There's Five Pikes. And this byway runs a bit along it, so that way, and we need to be up there. But we're going to go up there. We're just going to follow this path up here, and we'll just see what's a little bit further up. But we do need to cut up that way at some point. Because it looks like this path here sort of skirts around where we need to be. So, looking on here, we've come past it now. So I think I'm just going to have to try and make my way up there. I'll try and avoid the thick heather too much, but we'll work our way up. It's a bit strange though that there's no clear, well, not even a clear path, but like a route up to the Trig. Because I mean, it is a Trig at the end of the day. Yeah, helicopter. Can't see anything. I mean, it is a Trig at the end of the day, so you'd expect a path to it. Just have to see. I mean, when I get over here, like when I get to it, there might be a clearer path that you can see from up there. But I'm just going to have to work it out, aren't I? So it looks pretty thick through there. Ah, spotted something. Make our way across here. Yeah, should be able to get through there. I'm beginning to think I should have just cut straight across from that track instead of following the byway. Never mind, it is what it is. Yeah, I think I can see a bit of a path going up there. Ah, there we go. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. She's up there. Across this way. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a cairn up there. And another one over there. So there must be, I'm having a wild guess here, there must be 5. So I'm guessing one of them is the Trig. I've got 2, 3, and I'm going to assume there's another 2 maybe over that side. We'll see, we'll have a look. Made it. Where's your plate? There we go. We did it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the other one? Right. Let's make our way up there. Get a few pictures here first. Well, there's one. Oh, look at that. So we have 1, 2, got another one over there. Still can't see the 5th. I wonder if it's supposed to be there. Maybe. Battery's nearly dead. I wonder if it's meant to be there. Right, let's head to the next one and see if we can see a fifth. And there's a fourth, but still no number 5. Well, that's frustrating, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I reckon it is that there. You know, I was saying I wonder if it's supposed to be there. I reckon it is that. And there was no stones on there. Just there, look. It's got to be that. But we've did it. We made it to 5 Pikes. Finally. 4th attempt, where we had much more time on our hands. Completely different route. And to be quite honest, much more enjoyable walk. It was good. Now, need to head back down. So, doesn't like my fingerprint today. So, where are we at? I'm going to get the waste maps up. I don't know if you can see on here. Let's put you down a bit, look. So, that's the direction we need to head in. And you see this here? This is the track that we're aiming for. So essentially we just need to head as the crow flies until we hit the track, because all down here is grouse butts. Once we make it to here, this track goes all the way down through the old quarry, and then back out to pretty much where the van's parked, because I'll come out here and the van's like here at the side of the road. So yeah, let's go. I think this here is where I got to on my last attempt. I'm sure it is, you know. I'm sure I got to here and I decided to call it a day. I did, and because I walked to the edge of here. Yeah, this was about where I got to, and I still had like that bit of a climb there. It was literally over the hill. But if you watched that video, I was very nervous about the shake holes up here. Obviously, it looks completely fine in the sunshine, but when it was getting dark, it was getting harder and harder to see. And you can see all these, like the dark bits. This is just bog along here. And it's not the fun, splishy, sploshy kind of bog that you can stick your wellies on and wade through. It's the dangerous, sinky kind of bog. Sounds like a mouse or something in there. Oh my god! Oh, what was that? It was like a little vole. Oh, a tiny little thing. Oh, I don't want to stand on that. It was tiny. It was like a tiny little thing. Ice cream van's there. That's tempting. I'm going to cook some food in the van right now. I don't know whether to stay here or just drive up the road a little bit, but it's 25 to 4. I haven't got much time. About an hour before I head home. I might stay here. I prefer it up the road though. Further away from people. The thing is though, on a day like today, there's probably going to be a lot of people up there as well. There'll be more campers up that way, because you can actually stay up there. You're not allowed to camp here. We'll see. Well, thank you for coming with me. And I'll see you on the next one.